One of my complaints about the Garmin Forerunner 265 smartwatch is that Garmin intentionally limits what it can do. See, a lot of the Garmin smartwatch line has similar internal hardware, so it can run a lot of the software across the line from the higher end to the mid-range, but Garmin intentionally doesn't allow or doesn't make available the software for those higher end watches on the mid-range watches. But with the latest update to the Forerunner 265, Garmin just made this a much better smartwatch, which might be really good news for all of us. Hi everybody, foXnoMad here, and today I want to help you travel smarter with a quick look at some of the new features and updates Garmin have made to the Forerunner 265, bringing some of those software features from the higher end down to the Forerunner. The firmware update with the big feature enhancements is 17.24, which should come across your Forerunner automatically. You can check the firmware version your watch is running through the menu system on the watch or by using the Garmin Connect app. One big update that's been a frequently requested feature on the Garmin Forerunner 265 series is the ability to track naps. The Forerunner has always been able to track sleeping, which is used in part to calculate your body battery and recovery estimates. But now with nap support, it can better determine your energy estimates, recovery times, and adjust its workout recommendations for you based on more data. Naps can be manually started with a timer to wake you up, which is optional, or it can automatically detect when you're napping. In my experience though, the nap detection isn't quite accurate. Sometimes if you're just relaxed watching TV, maybe lounging on the couch, the Forerunner will record a nap when you weren't napping. It's kind of funny to see that your watch is in sleep mode when all you've been doing is watching Star Trek on a rainy day. Still, adding nap support can help you track your sleeping patterns better, help you monitor your energy levels, and maybe encourage you to nap a little bit more, which, hey, you deserve it. Now, the second big update to the Forerunner series watch is Redshift. This is useful for when you're outdoors, maybe running at night or very early in the morning, where the brightness of the screen can make it difficult for your eyes to readjust back to the darkness. Redshift helps you avoid this problem since your pupils won't constrict as much when you're looking at your watch screen. So when you're looking at the watch itself and it's on Redshift, then your pupils aren't going to just immediately constrict and then you look back up in the darkness and you won't be able to see. So it's just a little bit easier of a time for your eyes to adjust back to your environment. You can turn Redshift on by adding it to your controls menu or through the system settings. And conveniently, you can have Redshift turn on automatically when you're in sleep mode or napping. That's something I find helps me sleep better through the night, since vibrant and bright colors on your watch can alter your sleeping patterns, especially if you wake up in the middle of the night. It's just easier on your eyes. Redshift can also be adjusted so that the color is orange or green, depending on your preference. Body battery also gets an update by showing you what's draining your battery throughout the day, what activities, and by how much. These new metrics describe what activities are draining or adding to your energy levels throughout the day, and I find this view a lot more useful since you can see what certain workouts or stress can have an effect on your body battery. You can also see a timeline throughout the day of your workouts or stressful moments along the body battery view. And Android users, you get an update to the notification screens. You can now see images in your phone notifications, and for everyone else, there's a few additional sports like inline skating and basketball, plus other team sports added into the new update as well. Finally, there's some improvements to the UI overall and navigation notifications, which now give you more intuitive directional guidance and a large font mode as well. Overall, this is a pretty significant firmware update from Garmin, and I'm happy to see it. I'm happy that they're allowing the software that this watch is capable of running and bringing those higher-end features down to the watch that's mid-range, but it's still not an inexpensive watch. So they're bringing those features down to this watch, which can support it with its hardware. With these kind of updates, that makes Garmin smartwatches a more attractive option. Even if they've been out for a while, you can go, hey, I didn't know they added all these new features to the watch, 8 months, 9 months, 10 months down the line. And if you have this watch, it might keep you in the Garmin ecosystem because you're going to go, you know what, they're going to support this watch for a longer period of time, and they're not going to just basically hold back the software from each version. So I don't have to get a new watch to get nap mode, for example. Personally, for me, I really wanted the nap mode and the Redshift. Both are features that I really wanted in the Forerunner, but I wasn't going to pay for a more expensive watch to get those features. And if the next version of this watch had those features, I still don't think I would pay, the $500 extra to get a new watch just for those features. So it's nice that Garmin have put them on this watch. And now I can look forward to what other hardware or software updates they're going to add to the next version of this watch and see if it's a compelling reason to upgrade. So Garmin have now made their new and existing watches a more compelling buy, which is a win for them, but it's also a win for us. Thanks for watching. I'll leave a link to my full Garmin Forerunner 265 review down in the description box below. And while you're down there, hit the like and subscribe buttons. I'll have new videos for you every week, and I will see you in the next video.